All right. Oh, come on, camera, do your thing. What's up, everybody? We are back, and I put out a poll earlier about what we would play tonight, and it was actually pretty even across all three choices. But I I have to stay up pretty late tonight to take care of some stuff in the morning. So what we're gonna try to do is we're going to try to hit every game on the list. We are going to do some Project Zomboid to start with, and then we are gonna go do some Sekiro, and then we're gonna do some The Long Dark. And for the people that catch the streams afterwards, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, at the end of each game, I'm going to bring the stream down and then bring it up back up with a new game. That way, there's no going through a whole stream trying to find the game you want to watch. It's got its own stream, its own video, just to make it easier on everybody else. That's how we're gonna do it. But we're gonna start with Project Zomboid. You were here in the intro. I was just trying to get some stuff put away, get cleaned up. I got the big pile in the driveway taken care of. So, but we still got a lot to do. So as much as I hate to do this, you guys are gonna be with me for some organization. Not much. I know where everything's going, so it'll be quick. As you can see, we gave our gnome a fire extinguisher because we found him in a burnt down house. So we didn't want him to have to live through that again. Now he's got tools to take care of the problem himself. Well, eventually we're gonna have to sit down and read a bunch of these magazines and books and stuff too, just because, like I said at the beginning, I really want to get into the new crafting. We just need a few more things to get started. Mostly nails. I think we have a total of 6 or 7 nails in out of everything we've looted so far. So we're not doing good. We're not doing too great on that front. But hey, we survived the helicopter event last night, and we got a bunch of stuff. So we got our chickens. This is the first time I've done a couple of starts. Came to this farm to check things out, and this is the first time there's been chickens there. Usually every other time, it's been turkeys. But we got chickens this time. You gotta watch out for that one. You don't like people. Let's monitor it. There we go. And again, for anyone, just joining, like I said, we're going to do a stream for each of the videos, each of the games that was in the poll tonight, because I've gotta be up anyways. So we're gonna use all that time. But like I said, I'm going to give them each their own stream/video. When I move to the next game, I'll take the stream down and bring it back up, just to make it easier for people who come to watch later on. I don't want someone who's watched 28 episodes of my Long Dark series to have to search through a 6 to 10 hour stream looking for the game that they've been trying to keep track of. So I'm just gonna bring the stream down and bring it back up. Make it easier on everyone. As soon as we get this van emptied out, we need to go find nails. We've been through most of Echo Creek. I don't know if we've been through all of it. We'll have to take a drive through town just to see what everything looks like, kind of refresh my memory. But we might have to start venturing further out just to try to find nails. I have to go through these books too. Get rid of any duplicates that I've got. We'll put them next to the fireplace. Yeah, the doors are open. It's usually pretty quiet out here at this particular farm. I was surprised that after the helicopter event, there weren't at least a couple wandering around over here, but at least that's over with. I don't know if I have it on for more than once, but normally I don't, so we can probably assume that was the one visit we were going to get from the helicopter. I'm just going to store these outside so they can fill up with water. Or when we plant some food. You know what? We're going to set this outside too. And the spade. We're just going to have these set up right here. Just grab them. They're out. Got their own little spot. Now if we need to feed the chickens or go scoop the poop, we can take care of that. Gravel we're going to definitely use. Probably cut some of these trees down or put gravel down here just to have a nice little parking lot. I don't remember right, but I think if you put gravel down, it makes it so you don't have to clear the plants as often. Yeah. Okay, we're almost done. It's got some animal feed, some fertilizer. You know what? We're just gonna throw the fertilizer on the ground and the animal feed. We'll put the salt lick away though, because I don't know what that's for. Then we'll move some stuff over from the truck to the van. Okay, we'll just put that on the ground too then. Wait, what? Oh, it's the thing you have to place? Just find a container we can put it in. For now. It's categorized as furniture. Interesting. Grab. You know what? We're just gonna take all of it. move it over to the van, and then we'll go out. We'll try to go through some of the ammo so that we're making room in the back as well. Maybe what we'll do, I know where we are in relation to other towns now, because like I said, I have another game going that's a little further along than this one. So I have a pretty good idea of where we are in relation to, say, Muldrow and Rosewood and Riverside and all that. So maybe what we'll do is we'll try to head into Muldrow or Rosewood to hit one of the bookstores. And then there is a place in Muldrow that I like to hit at the beginning of games when I'm starting there. There's this warehouse I like to hit. We might go there. There's a good chance we'll find nails there. Or there's the little industrial complex that's just outside of Muldrow, which is also a good place to start. But we're gonna have to kill a lot of stuff. We're gonna maybe you know what? We'll make a trip out of it. We'll make a bunch of food, take with us. We got a tent and a sleeping bag in the back of the. We got at least a tent. We'll make a food. We'll grab a bunch of canteens of water, and then we'll make a thing of it. Yeah, there's the tent. I think we have a sleeping bag though. Maybe we'll go back to We'll swing by the shooting range first. Grab a sleeping bag. There should be one there. I don't know if the ones on the ground are usable, but we'll grab one. Alright, let's go grab a bunch of food. Oh, the gas in the back too. Grab a bunch of chips, cereal, dehydrated meat stick. Then I've got a bunch of these canteens that I filled up. Take the leather water bag. Alright, we'll throw all this in the back. Go grab a sleeping bag. Then we'll start heading to Muldrow. What are you doing? Alright. Need gas. We'll stop at the gas station on the way out of town. But let's go to the shooting range, see if we can grab a sleeping bag. Hate this driveway so much. Hopefully we can find a bunch of axes too, because I want to take down all those trees so I can just see where I'm going when I go to leave. Every time. This is the third time I've started to stream and immediately ran over a rabbit leaving my house. Then if we can find some nails and some of the books that we're going to need to get into the crafting, we're definitely going to come back here to grab some boxes, out of that warehouse that we cleared. We can grab some boxes out of. We could probably clear a bunch of boxes out of the egg farm if we move all the eggs to different places. I know there's a couple fridges and freezers that are open there. Can I pick it up? Well, we obviously want the high quality one. Okay. Pack it. Then, yeah, we can even attach it to our backpack now. That's kind of cool. All right, off to Muldrow we go. After we throw it a lip. Then hopefully, after we get done with our adventures elsewhere, a lot of these things will be gone. Won't have to deal with the smell every time we go to pick up ammo or stuff. I could try to get a bunch of cloth and whatnot off of them, but this Muldrow trip sounds like more fun. So we're just gonna go back, go all the way through town, past the chicken farm. And then we'll get to 4-lane. We'll just follow that to Muldrow. I think that cough comes with having Smoker as one of the negative traits. And the nice thing about the van over the truck is anything we got in the trunk, we can reach from the front seat. So if we want to, if we need to, we can just hop in the vehicle, drive off to refill our ammo. Instead of having to run up to the back of it, try to grab it before they catch up to you, we can just drive away. I mean, I guess you could do that with the truck too, but you still got to get out and get it out of the back. And then we got to remember there's a couple of chest freezers we need to grab from houses in town as well. All right, we're ready. I don't think we hit any of those houses either. That's all right. We've actually got a really good chance of finding what we're looking for, going where we're going. I want to get that camo truck too. Oh, there are cows! I haven't seen cows yet. Nice. Well, now we know where there's cows too. We'll come back and kidnap them when we have a place to store them. Maybe we just leave them there and look after them. Kind of far away from the base, though. I'd rather convert one of the fields we've got around the farm. Use that Makes a little more sense. All right, now we just got to follow this, and this should take us straight to Muldrow. We'll go past Rosewood. We'll get to see if the intersection's all jammed up with burnt out cars. It usually is. But that's all right. It'll be a good place to gather metal once we get a bunch of welding torches and some propane tanks. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any mods on this. So there's no like increased welding torch usage. There's no propane refill station at the gas stations. So we'll have to make do with what we got while we got it. Yeah, we're gonna go to Muldrow. It's further away, but I know where I'm going better. It's gonna be a little more work. We're gonna have to kill probably, I'd say, twice as many zombies to get to where I want to go. But that's what we packed all that stuff for. I like that you can just eat stuff out of the back while you're driving now. That's kind of cool. Alright. Should be coming up on... See it, there it is. There's the sign. Rosewood's coming up. We'll be able to see the gas station right down here. There it is. And there will be a diner up here. I think we'll, instead of going to the industrial, like, area, the warehouse, let's, park further up the road and clear this. Oh, I should have grabbed another shotgun. They changed up the police station in Muldrow too, and I kind of want to check that out too. I wonder if it was the helicopter that drug these ones out from that diner that's up here a little ways. Probably a bunch of them coming through the trees. Ah, he's doing the shuffle. Best thing you can do when they start shuffling is just aim for center mass. Well, I figured there'd be more to deal with. Maybe we're not as close to the diner as I thought we were. No, we'll get back in the van and start heading back to Muldrow. I have to stop and kill every group that I run into along the road. There's been too many times where I've been like, you know what, I'll just push past this one. And then immediately after I get past them, there's a huge horde or something where I can't go further, and then I have to try to drive right back through them anyways. And this time they're more grouped up because I just drove through them. It's just easier to just kill them all. All right. Let's see what's going on the radio. Uh-oh, he's got the Nox and vent infection. Wait, maybe my cough is because of the infection, not because I took smoker as a negative trait. Oh, that guy, he ate a lot of shotgun shells. I think this is closer to the diner, so if we see him coming through the trees, we'll know where. All right. Yeah, there's the diner. How we doing? Uh-oh. No rounds in our pistol mags either. We were not prepared. Nope, don't do that. I got a little excited there. Come on now. I don't even think we're gonna stop at the diner at this point. We're just gonna clear these guys out and then keep heading towards Muldrow. It's gonna be funny though, is when we come back through, and I think, oh man, we haven't checked this place yet. We should go check in there. And then we find a whole carton full of nails. All right, I don't see a whole lot more to kill over here. We're gonna keep moving. Grab a couple boxes of 9mm rounds too. Pack our mags. Wonder if you can do that while driving yet. We'll do some science. Ugh. So we'll change the radio station too. Oh yeah, you can pack mags and drive. That's awesome. And you can steer while you do it. Ah, here we are. Look at all that scrap metal just waiting for us. Oh, geez. We're gonna have to go all the way around. Maybe. Hopefully we can go all the way around. If not, we might just have to take the access, the out of the way. It's DNR vehicles out here. There we go. Alright, there should be a gas station on the way into town, and then we'll hit a strip mall and a school. Oh yeah, we got our work cut out for us. Let's get to it. Maybe a couple more boxes of shotgun shells. Open those real quick before they notice us. There we go. About 200 of each. We'll go through the shotgun first because they're in our main inventory weighing us down. Here they come. Yeah, it's been such a long time since I've played without some sort of firearms mod. Usually got something like Britas or Alright, we can move further in. This is going to be what we're doing for a little bit. We're gonna drive in, kill, see how far we can get. We brought a ton of ammo with us, so we should be able to do quite a bit of damage. And there's the gas station. Lots of vehicles. You know what? We're gonna do the stupid thing and risk it and push right past them. We'll be there on the way back. Here's a place we definitely want to hit. Hit vid so we can get all the learning videos that we can get. Then further up there will be a bookstore in the strip mall. But this is gonna... We're close enough to town though. We're gonna be drawing a lot of attention. Then again, maybe I'm overestimating things. Usually I'm playing on like the highest population. So I might be overestimating just how many zombies we're gonna pull. No, I don't. Yeah. I might have overestimated a little bit. We're gonna have plenty to work with, but it's not gonna be as bad as I thought. There was one time we were playing on a server, and I was driving an 18-wheeler, and we had been using those back roads that go up and up along the side of Muldrow through the like next to the main road. And I couldn't make it back through there because we had taken a smaller vehicle to pick up the 18-wheeler. And that could fit, but I couldn't, so I decided to drive through Muldrow. And the street was just, there was no way. There was no way I was going, I couldn't have plowed through that many zombies. So I, thankfully had a drum-fed shotgun and lots of ammunition, and I was just barely able to get away with hopping out of the vehicle and starting to mow them down. Alright, here we go. I really don't want to get separated from the vehicle, but we might not have much of a choice. I could just, you know what? We're gonna hop in it, and we're gonna move it back. We're gonna fall back a little bit. There we go. Look at the parade. You know, there's no way in this new build. Like before, you could have cleared this if you had good enough weapons, like melee weapons. But with the way your muscle fatigue and stuff works now, there's no way. There's no way if I were to just get the baseball bat out and start swinging that I'd be able to take this many out. Alright, we're gonna have to switch to the pistol soon. Oh, he's tough. We're gonna be at this a while. Alright, you know what? We're gonna retreat just a little further. We're gonna go past the gas station, though. We're not gonna... Yeah, this is a good place right here. And then we're gonna run back. We should have grabbed a snack, too. Got anything on us? Nope. That's okay. Oh, jeez. The more we do this, the better we'll get at shooting. Wish I could have read one more book. Ooh, is that a military backpack? No. Now, I don't know where my dumbass thought I was gonna set up a tent after kicking the hornet's nest this hard. Oh, we seem to have backed up far enough to where we're not pulling new ones out of the town now, so... We should be alright after we finish this group off. At least for a little bit. We'll kill these guys. Take a little break, have a snack. Maybe swap out our canteen. Dude, stop. Maybe if we can get into the gas station, we'll go in there and wash up a bit too, because we're gonna be at least our shotgun. Our shotgun's gonna be a mess. All right, here we go. Nice try. There we go. Now we're getting a little more bang for our buck. Gotta let him get a little closer. I'm stealing your hat. No way. Yep, we're. All right. So we'll move the car again. Oh yeah, this shotgun's seen better days. I think I saw a police officer with one up there. If we can, you know what? Let's grab a snack and swap out our canteen. We'll put canteen on both sides of our belt. Yeah, I'd probably need a smoke or something after that too. That's a lot of. It'd be stressful. Bro, where'd you come from? Ooh, almost got there. I'm surprised I'm not having any jams with as worn as this shotgun's gotten. Almost done. Alright, let's find the guy that had the shotgun. Where is he at? He must have been back quite a ways. You think new hat? There we go. Bulletproof vest. We wearing one of them? There we go. Little extra bite protection never hurt. Oh yeah, we can check this guy's backpack too. Orange juice. Yeah, he had a box of high C. No one of these guys had a shotgun on him. I seen it. A lot of times, if I find a weapon on them, I'll just throw it on the ground. 'Cause then that way, if I forget to pick it up and they deteriorate, then the weapon is still there. But if you leave it on them and then the zombie's corpse deteriorates, then the weapon goes with it. Lots of vehicles. I know I saw one with a shotgun. Was he really this far up? What are we at now? 715 zombies. Our right hand and forearm and upper arm are very tired, though. Got a meat cleaver. We'll start throwing watches on the ground, too. Those are nice for leveling electronics. Annotated map. Tons of gas waiting for us here. You need... He's bit. Need antibiotics. I hate to break it to you, antibiotics aren't going to help. Oh, you. Nightstick. Never have too many of them. Find an even better bulletproof vest? They're about the same. I know I saw one with a shotgun. Alright, let's go get back. We'll go back, get the vehicle. Drive it further up. I know there was a guy with a shotgun. Whatever. Even if we can't find the guy that had the shotgun, we're right next to the police station where we started that fight by the video store. So, I mean, worst comes to worst, we can try to break in there and get ourselves what we need. Because I'm pretty sure our shotgun is not looking very good. Yeah, I've never seen a shotgun that worn not jam. And it's full bloody. Yep, we need to replace that. Our life depends on that thing. We need a new one. Or some sort of cleaning kit to increase its condition. Now that was quite the parade we put on. We're gonna probably do it again a couple times, depending on how things go. Throw all the junk we don't need on us. And in the trailer. Excuse me. Maybe we'll just sit in the truck for a second too, because we're pretty gassed. Running up and down the highway, carrying heavy stuff, shooting that shotgun. Oh, that was mostly our ammunition, wasn't it? Well, we need that. Alright. We'll be able to get the weather. Wait, turn it back on. On. What? We're gonna try to wash up our gun here. Okay. Tomorrow, humidity 13. We got any bad weather coming in? Nope. All right. We'll grab some supplies too. My wife is always like, "Well, if we're gonna use their bathroom, we should buy something." Let's get some food. I don't like that. All right, wash the shotgun at least. There we go. Guess we could have brought those other that canteen we emptied in here and filled that back up too. We got anything good? Beef jerky. Smirker's bar. About here, any good magazines, maps? Knitting magazine. What about tobacco? We're gonna need as much of that as we can get until we can start growing it. What kind of gas station doesn't have any tobacco? Well, it's out again. Should just favorite though. All right. Got our breath a bit. Got our shotgun washed off. Got a little more food. We're fine on gas. That's not good. That's why I park far away. Should really be hopping in this thing and running even earlier than I am, just because that happens when I got a horde behind me. Once you get swarmed, it's not a good time. All right, we'll get out. We'll look for the shotgun. We can find one out here without having to break into the police station. That would be better than having to clear more zombies. You know, change categories. That way weapons appear at top. There we go. When the shift in the scroll wheel is really nice because you can just cycle through all of the inventories that are around you instead of, regular scroll wheel cycles through the inventory you're in. Holding shift cycles through the inventories themselves. Police station key. Why, thank you. That'll make looting it much easier. Look at that. Oh, that shotgun's in much better condition than ours. We should give this one a this one's done a lot of work for us. We can't find a way to repair it. Even if we do find a way to repair it, we'll have to give it a place of prominence among our other looted items. Like, put it above the mantle or something. Done a lot of work. Maybe we'll give it to David, and he can hold it. He can hold it next to his fire extinguisher. I'm surprised nothing came out of here. For now, we're gonna focus on only the ones that give us skills. That's all we're gonna focus on for the moment. There will be a chance to come back and get the entertainment ones another time, but that's not this time. That... What do we have? We've got Woodcraft 2 and 7. We do have a TV at the house now. If you were here last night, we found a TV. I got that placed in next to the fireplace downstairs. Car zone. Three deaths and a divorce. Magical Woodlands they seem to have a lot of copies of that. Must be popular. F5. Cook show, exposure survival. Show again. Oh, sounds like there's a zombie back in the naughty movies section. Oh no, they must be outside. I guess you'd have to be old enough to remember uh video rental stores to know about that. Dating myself here. I am bald. Alright. We're actually finding a lot of really good ones. Normally I don't normally find this many. Usually a bunch of the same one. You end up with 7 Woodcraft 4. And then 1 car zone. Go store what we got. Where do you guys want to camp? We just set up a tent in the gas station or hang out in the movie store and watch movies? I'm gonna eat a bunch of junk. It's starting to get dark out. We're gonna need to sleep sometime. Check the back room. Or just take anything they've got there because I don't remember all the stuff we got. Clocks make noises now? Hmm. I know we got Carzone 3. Play bathroom. Well, we got all the videos we could out of this place. At least the learning ones. You know, we're not tired yet. We should just maybe we'll sneak over to the police station, see what that looks like. Maybe not fire any rounds off. We'll get the baseball bat, do things quiet so we don't cause a ruckus. With that, give us a. Oh, I see you there. Oh, there's a bunch of you. I think I. Ooh. Yeah. This might be. We'll club a couple of them and then drive down the road. This is a job for the morning. You're not doing that. You're not gonna trick me. Make me swing at the one on the ground so the one standing up can lunge in and grab me. I fall for that trick a lot. Yeah, this has been interesting and fun because normally I play with a huge list of mods, and this is just vanilla build 42 unstable. I have a lot of lists, a lot of mods that I like. Mostly they're mostly vehicle mods, to be honest. They're all made by the same person. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of the guy who makes the mods, but all of the major car mods that get used in this game are made by the same people, and they do a fantastic job. Stop that! No. All right, we'll just go until we get real tired, and then we'll run. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go find somewhere to set up camp. We've done some damage. I think we're really rolling the dice doing the tent thing, but we're gonna do it anyways. We could just sleep in the van, but I think what we're gonna do. There we go. That'll work. Park here. Turn this off. Let's eat a delicious supper of barbecue chips and granola bars. And then we will grab our tent, attach that to the backpack, grab sleeping bag out of here. And we're gonna go back into this little clearing right here. We'll put up a tent, put the sleeping bag in it, and then we'll sleep in there. And hopefully we wake up in the morning. Wait, what's... We weren't the first people to have this idea. I guess we could have a fire if we really wanted. Alright, tent. Where are you? Unpack. Then we'll unpack our sleeping bag to unpack our sleeping bag. Put it... Oh, not in the ground. We want it in the tent. There we go. And let's make sure our alarm is a little earlier than what we normally do. We'll get up at 5:30. Oh, wrong way. Alright. Here we go. Let's hope we don't die. We even woke up before the alarm came off. Freaks me out when it does that. Especially when you're outside. But hey, we did it. Now we can get right back to work. Alright, new day, new shotgun. Let's go clear out that, well... Should we clear out the police station, or should we try to make our way to the bookstore? We came here for the bookstore. And, the one warehouse, try to find some nails. So we can either... But police station's good, too. I did say I wanted to check it out because they changed it in Build 42. They a bunch of different map locations got to glow up, so they look a little different than they did last time I've seen them. You know what? We'll go check out the police station. We got the key for it. Might as well. Yeah, let's store our camping stuff first, and then we'll go cause problems. Can't tell you how often that happens to me. All right. Oh yeah, this shotgun's in much better condition than our last one. Let's just fill our inventory with shotgun shells. We'll go through all of them. Or try to. Get the fan all set up so we can escape if we need to. Leave the engine running. We'll probably leave a parade just like we did last time. Oh, the house is all burned down. Look at them all just hanging out in the street. No, there's one back there. I seen her. All right, another shotgun by the green car if we need it. That was a little weird. And another shotgun. All right, moving down the road. Here they come. All right. I don't like the sneaky crawly ones. Damn, those two were tough. Sometimes it's faster to switch to your sidearm than it is to try to reload. Where are these guys in the woods coming from? Zip ties, those are new. I think you can use those to fix things. We'll take them. One 9mm round. I don't know what's going on with him. Alright. We'll go back and then work our way back this way again. $40 shotgun shells. Let's make sure our mags are loaded for the pistol so that we're not. Alright, there we go. I'll feel much better about it now. Some of the angles on this are kind of wonky. Could just be the shotgun spread too. All right. We might be able to go into the police station. Oh, never mind. So we're getting there. I don't want anything sneaking up behind me. Oh, that's our last shotgun shell. Ah, she's doing the shuffle. All right. Well, hopefully this aiming skill increase that we've been getting is gonna be real useful. Whoa. Oh, there's more of them. So it seems I'm still able to hit them in the head from a distance, but I think it does less damage. Why is that one laying there not dead? Oh, the shoot and stop seems to be pretty useful. Oh, come on. I was standing on you. It's got a police station key and a value line. That's a... I think that's like what I'm driving. Or one of these. Either the bread van or this van. There's chickens running around back there? There are. I know there's a zombie in those trees. I saw it go back there. Oh, this one. This one's still alive. Right? Wonder why... That was weird. Glad I didn't get up as I walked past it. Yeah, look at the police station now. That's cool. Oh, we are not getting trapped in here. That's one thing we're definitely not doing. We'll pull all the trouble this way. What? Oh, he's doing the shuffle. Stop it. Oh. I think we're out of ammo. Trees started moving behind me and it freaked me out. Well, if you can get them spaced out far enough, and you can shoot them in the face, you knock them down and stomp them out. Oh, we're fresh out. Let's head back to the vehicle. We'll rearm, have a snack. Maybe let our um hand and arm get a little rest. 864. Oh, nightstick. There's one back here too. Throw those on the ground to get a. Never have too many of them. How much? Okay, we didn't take that much condition off the shotgun. How's our pistol doing? Ah, we're good. Just need ammo. We've got 75 more shotgun shells and what, 800 9mm rounds? No, don't do that. Don't do. Just open all those. I hear a zombie. All right, we should be able to do a bunch more damage. Oh, let's grab a snack too. And if we've got any 9mm magazines, there is a zombie somewhere around here. Oh, they're there. I don't know why I keep missing. Chair figured out. Keep missing those stomps. Got one empty canteen. We'll eat some chips. And chips, apparently. Well, we're starting to get a little queasy too. If we get to nauseous, then we'll pack up for the day and just head back to base, drop off all the videos and stuff that we got. Because I don't. You can actually start taking damage from getting too sick from being around the smell. Oh, this was the van that we found the key to. Nice. We are closing in on the 2-hour mark as well, which I haven't decided how much time we're going to dedicate to each game. But at some point, we are going to switch over to either Sekiro or The Long Dark. Because I owe people content in those two games. We're really close. We're going to do the Shura ending in Sekiro. So we're close to getting that. And The Long Dark, we were just gearing up to head to Pleasant Valley or some other zone from Coastal Highway. What? Weird. You know what? Yeah, there goes your sun hat. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, what I'm gonna do is when we switch over to whatever game we switch over to, we're going to bring the stream down and then bring it back up just to make it easier for everybody who's invested in, say, Sekiro or The Long Dark. So they don't have to sit through however many hours stream to find the game that they've invested, 28 episodes of time into. Yeah, and the further we push in, the more we fire this shotgun, the more we're gonna pull from further up in town. But if we can clear enough to where we can actually get into the police station, they've got to have some shotgun shells in there. Oh, wow, you took one right to the jaw and got back up? That's impressive. Alright, who's next? And here's the strip mall we're trying to get to right here. That's a residence key, so we're pulling people from inside Muldrow now. We'll take it though. Your doors. Pretty fast cadence too, so there's more than one of them banging on it. I don't see anything coming out of this way. So we're gonna work our way into the police station and see what we can find. We're gonna... I don't know how many... Like I said, I haven't seen the new one. Lemon meringue pie. Better eat that. Not gonna get another chance to eat that in the apocalypse. Playing cards, tape, caffeine pills. Alright, let's go see if we can find some ammo. Switch to the pistol because it's got a flashlight on it. Don't like that. I hear Ouch. Well, thankfully we've got a key so we can get into everything. I don't know if that means the cells too, but... Yep. I guess the police station just uses one key for everything. Right. Let's switch to baseball bat. I don't want to pull anything grumpy outside, inside. Sounds like we're already doing that. Yep, we messed up. Okay. Where do they keep the ammunition? Alright, yeah, we gotta go out. I can hear them working their way up the side of the building there. We're gonna get trapped in here. We'll do things quiet for a little bit. They've lost interest in us. We're gonna start sneaking, and then we'll go in. Now I feel like we can go in there and look around a little more without having to worry about it. Firing that pistol in there wasn't a good idea. There's a basement too? Oh, goodness. Alright, here we go. Here's what we were looking for. Let's take these back. We'll take a break at the truck. And, maybe we'll come back and clear this place before we hit the bookstore. I guess we could bring the truck back up a little ways too. Alright. You know what? We're gonna pause the game here. Right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. All right. Where were we? Right, we were just taking to take a break in the vehicle. That's not where it was. I wish there was a way that the magazines would stay favorited after you, because as they get ammo removed from them, they go into the firearm and come out of the firearm. They lose favorited status for some reason, and I would like a way for that to not happen. Like after you favorited it, just stayed favorited, regardless of how many times you loaded it and unloaded it out of the pistol. Right. Bring the vehicle a little closer, and then we'll go back in. We'll take as much 9mm and at least 12 gauge out of there as we can. And we'll park it right here, but facing the other way. There. Now if we need to make a break for it, we can. Not super comfortable parking it in here yet, just because of... You never know. Wonder if there's any police vehicles in the garage. I know a lady, saw a lady go in there. We'll deal with her when the time comes. The really spooky part is going to be trying to explore the basement. I'm not too excited about that. I can hear zombies. Lots of police hats, zip ties, motorcycle helmet. Is it a masonry chisel? Oh, oh, owl. I don't have one of them yet. Okay, we'll have to come back and... Oh, you can get a light bar out of here. That's cool. I didn't know they... Neat. So I guess that would mean... I wonder if you can put it on any car, or if it just means that the ones that are on the police vehicles are replaceable now. Like, you can fix them. Before, the only way to do that was with mods or altering the game in some way. Sounds like there's a zombie in the shower. Alright, let's get that out of here. Ankle holster. I haven't seen one of those yet either, so I imagine you could have a this way. You'd have a regular holster and an ankle holster. So you could carry 2 firearms. Maybe we'll keep a little backup 38 on our ankle. That's just another kind of ammunition to carry around. No. Maybe that's not such a great idea. Oh boy, we're gonna get so much work done in town. This is gonna be great. All right, let's head to the bookstore. I think we can. Uh-oh. Bookstore is either in this one or the next one. Let's get her turned around. There it is, right here. There's the bookstore. Get this thing turned around, parked on the sidewalk. And then we'll just grab all of the books and magazines that we can. And then, I guess, depending on how much storage space we have left to fill up, we'll keep heading north. See if we can get to that warehouse I like to loot. We're not going to take any of the fun books. We're just going to take the ones that are for learning. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. There's some in this building here, too. All right. We're going to fill ourselves up, and then we're going to also just eat until we're super full. Then we'll get better from we'll recover from damage faster. Would not be the first time I've killed myself by carrying too much heavy stuff. But we're gonna try to avoid that. Wow, that's all the books. I thought there would be more than that. We have a pretty good start of a collection back at the base, so we'll see how this fills it out. I was hoping for some aiming books or reloading, but it doesn't look like they've got any of those. We'll go check one more time. Just to be sure. Then we'll start heading up past the gas station to where that warehouse is. You could read the encyclopedia now? Nice. Oh, wow, what a disappointing bookstore. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna have to hit Rosewood too. Oh no, they have a bookstore there as well. But for now, let's keep heading north. We'll go up. We're gonna go up all the way past Greens. We're gonna go up past the gas station. We're gonna go up past the what is it? Pile of crepe. Greens. Well, that's new. I wonder if there's any nails there. If it's like every other construction place, it's just a bunch of planks. But this will be nice for when we need to get metal too, because you can break those down with a welding torch. Planks, steel sheets, hammer. All right, we're gonna get rid of some of this 9mm. But we've got a bunch of stuff. Give me back. Got good bills. We can loot all this stuff after we get the killing done. I came here for books and nails. One of those missions has been accomplished. And we got VHSs too, so I mean... Wow, they upgraded the pizza world? It's cool. They Muldrow really did get a glow up. It looks great. Alright, let's turn this thing around. So we can get out of here real quick if we need to. Alright, we're gonna bonk them until we get tired, and then we'll switch to the shotgun. Why are there so many in the woods? Alright, it's gonna start getting ugly again soon. Okay, I remember that building. That building's different too. What's this? Is this the... Is that the school? Alright, shotgun time. Wow, if that's the school, they really... Wow, it is, yeah. They really changed the school. That's cool. I kind of want to go inside and see what it looks like, but I'm also terrified. What is this? Is there a pool? There's a playground. Basketball court, soccer field, all that stuff's still there. They really added on to it too. That's cool. Probably find a few more books in here too. It's the library and press R for just a second too long. Yeah, there's gonna be. This isn't so bad as long as they don't come from the south as well. Should be able to keep a pretty good eye on everything that's coming at us. We gotta go around the fences. But you're not dead. You know what? Let's see what these do. Let's go ahead and use them. Equip primary. We have to have equip secondary. How do you use them? Huh. Well, never mind. There must be something I'm not understanding there. We'll figure those out another time when we're not in the middle of clearing zombies. You know what? Let's get a baseball bat. Oh, firing a shotgun off in here, getting ourselves in trouble. Oh yeah. I know we've got a foraging too. Okay, time to go. Wait. Wait. Oh, jeez, there's no door on this side. Alright. Time to improvise. Alright, we're just gonna drop all the books here, and then we'll back the van up to them. Then put them in the... There. Now we won't die taking them back to the van. Now we can just park the trailer right on top and drag them from the ground to the trailer. Almost 1,000 zombies. No, we're not even gonna fit everything in the trailer, are we? We're gonna have to... Nope. Put some in the back of the van, and then I think that's gonna take up all our space. Most of it. We'll still drive down further down the... We've got so many shotgun shells. We'll still drive further down the road to see how much we can clear, but probably not gonna... Well, we can fit a bit more. We'll just stop making detours and try to head to that warehouse. No more getting sidetracked. In fact, against my better judgment and what I normally do, we're just going to try to drive straight to where that warehouse is. Here's the gas station. Yeah, normally on the difficulty I play on when I'm playing normally and not just trying to see the new crafting stuff, these roads, there's no way I would even be able to drive down this road. Auto shop, storage lockers, here's the warehouse. Might have to break in through a window. Or they'll open the door for us. There's obviously something in there. Come on. Uh-oh. We need a new bat. That's another thing in Build 42 as well. If you kill a zombie while it's in the middle of a animation, it kind of freezes in the middle of it. Didn't even need to open the window. Clear this place out. I knew I heard one in there. You didn't even hear me open the door? Try to open the door. Wow, they kind of mess with. They kind of change the sound a bit too. You can hear it. You can really hear an echo in here. One in the bathroom. We're looking pretty good. All right. Needs we can. There's plenty of stuff we can come back and grab, but right now we're here for nails. You know what? I don't even know if we have a carpentry one, so we're gonna take it. So now we'll be able to finish boarding up our base farmhouse. It would be really nice if we found a sledgehammer in here. Well, and I know I saw a masonry chisel. We're definitely taking that. Oh, nails. So what I've seen out of Build 42 so far, I'm impressed. The way they've improved the light, the sound. A bunch of the map areas have gotten glow ups, so they look a lot better. Where did I see that masonry chisel? I think it was down here by this one. But we definitely need one of those. I have to come back for these. There it is. Back for these sacks too, because you can use those to collect all sorts of stuff. All right. I think we're good. We got 6 boxes of nails. That's a good start. It's getting to be the end of the day. It's going to take a while for us to drive back. Let's head back to the farmhouse. Not a bad little outing to Muldrow. We got a bunch of books. We got a bunch of nails. I think we came back with more shotgun ammo than we left with. Now we just need to make it back. Oops. Yeah, I think I might have went a little light on the zombies, even though I was just, I was like, I'll play a little more relaxed. Because I really wanted to play with the crafting. And I've definitely gotten to do that in the other playthrough as well. Not as much as I'd like to. But I think this could have been played on a little more difficult settings than what I've got them on. We'll see. I know there are mods where you can tweak some things, but I don't know how much those would break the game, changing the population settings in the middle of playing it. We get Oh, it's 20 away. 20 away from 1,000 zombies. Almost didn't see that cab behind the sign there. Alright. So I think what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna get all this stuff back to the farm. And then we'll reassess what we're gonna do when we get there. I don't like that. Do not like that. We'll have to go make a trip, we'll have to go on a walk from the farm and go pick up that camo truck that's at the chicken farm. I know it's got a bunch of fishing stuff in the back of it, and it looks like it's in really good condition, so it's probably in a much better condition than this bread van is. The only reason we grabbed this is because it had the whole 160 in the back open up, whereas the truck we were using at the time had like 112, something like that. Yeah, with all the car mods I normally put on, I'm usually collecting cars left and right. I'm especially a fan of the ones that you can upgrade with like um, bull bars, and you can put a rack on top of them and all sorts of stuff. Reinforce the windows. Now the only thing they need to add in now, well, one of the things they need to add in now to make it so that it truly is one of those games where you can rebuild civilization is they need to add in like mountable animals like horses or something like that. Because eventually, I mean, there are going to be servers where it's set up where there's not a lot of gas. Gas runs out quick. There's not a ton of vehicles. They're not in great condition. So having an animal that you can ride around would be kind of interesting. It'll be interesting to see how they solve for that problem. Yeah, not bad. We went to Muldrow. We camped in a tent and didn't die. I think the goal eventually is gonna once we can get ourselves set up to where we've got the different crafting stations, we've got animals on site at the base. What we're gonna try to do is we're just gonna try to stay there and survive. See what we can do. See what the crafting looks like. See what kind of stuff you can make. See how viable the rebuilding civilization thing is. Once we get multiplayer in, that'll be fun too. Just because then there'll be a job for everybody. You have a farmer, a potter, a mason. You could have everybody focus on one specific skill set. If the blacksmith needs a new forge, you better get a hold of the mason. Be some interesting RP opportunities in there too. Things are going better than they were last night. We've made it to, what is this, almost 3 hours, and OBS hasn't crashed yet, so that's good. Almost missed my turn. Excited that I finally got to see cows. I haven't seen those in my other game yet. It was all sheep, pigs, and chickens. I also saw deer and seen deer, rabbits, raccoons, chickens, turkeys, sheep, pigs, and now cows. Yeah, there's that truck I want to steal. I think after we get the house all boarded up and ready, the thing that we should be focusing on next is we need to get troughs in the chicken pen so that they can have food and water. Because I'm not sure how that works, but I know at one point in my other game, the turkeys all went into the coop, never came out again. And when I tried to like go physically take them out of the coop and then put them on the ground, as soon as I set them down, they just died. So I don't want that to happen with the chickens. That hasn't happened with the chickens that I put into that pen, but I put food and water in there, so I don't know if that was the difference or if it was that the coop got too dirty or if they just got glitched and stuck in it. Look at them. Idiots. Just lined up in the driveway, waiting. Those rabbits have a death wish. Alright, we made it home. We did it. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna get him all washed up and situated and ready for bed, and then I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the stream down, and then we're gonna come back with one of the other 2 games that we need to play tonight. Anybody in chat, if you want to stick around for that and you've got a preference for where we go next, it's either gonna be Sekiro or The Long Dark. So if you have a preference, make yourself heard. If not, maybe I'll just take it to the wheel, let the wheel decide. We'll do Sekiro next if no one speaks up. Yeah, we'll do Sekiro next. So when that happens, and you do want to stick, if you do want to stick around for that, I am going to bring the stream down, and then I'm going to bring it back up with the new game, just because, like I said, I've got, I was running a recorded, edited series on Sekiro and The Long Dark, and then when I switched to streaming, I didn't want people to have to, go through 3 hours of Project Zomboid to get to Sekiro. or however many hours it is in that we end up doing the long dark. I want them to be able to just, this is the video that I wanted, this is what I'm going to watch. I mean, I understand you probably lose people from the stream doing things that way, but I'm more worried about the people that are, you know, multiple episodes invested into the other games when it comes to that. And if you do stick around and you want to see the previous stuff, it's all on the YouTube. I will be loading it up, uploading it all on Rumble as well. For the next couple weeks, I'm going to try to get at least one upload of of an already recorded video that I have onto Rumble, at least one a day, until I'm all caught up. So I know you tell people, hey, they're all on YouTube, but people who don't want to use YouTube, they want to use Rumble. It's the same thing, you know, hey, it's on Rumble, but people are like, hey, I use YouTube. So I'm just trying to put it where everyone can find it. All right, we're gonna quit there. I'm gonna bring the stream down, and then we'll come back with Sekiro, I guess. Thanks everyone for tuning in for the Project Zomboid stuff. I hope I see you over at the Sekiro stuff, and if not, no hard feelings. I'll see you guys all around.